accidentally
Hang on one second,
went
Trace.
to a.
All right, everybody, welcome to YouTube. YouTube, welcome to Bullish Bears. We got our friends in here. We're going to do some price action trading today. We're going to look for flags. We're going to look for trends. We're going to look for channels. We're going to look for some breakouts. And we're going to look for some reversal patterns on candles. And if you pay attention, you might learn something today with us. So we got all our friends with us. Trace, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead and say what you were saying, buddy.
No big deal. I was saying I was just so sad because I legged into it was I think it was a call credit spread. Let me double check that. Yeah, a call credit spread, and accidentally sold it when I meant to sell the short.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
I had made like 20 or 30 bucks. I was like, sell that short side in reverse, and then I didn't do it.
Oh
And the market
no.
just kept going. I was like, no,
So
that's
sorry.
what I meant to do. Yeah.
Hey, I heard somebody else out there. Who is that? Oh, that was Devin. Never mind. That was Devin. That was Devin. I thought it sounded like an old friend. Yeah, well, it is an old friend.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, not that you're old, but
I'm getting there.
you're getting there. So what do we get? Push, pull back, two, pull back, three. See the touches? Sometimes those green candles are a little lower. That's the touch right there, actually. One. So it gave me three green candle touches. Or wow, look at that. And that'll fake people out who are traders. Lots of doji, lots of indecision. 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. See that? See what I'm looking at? Touches. 1, 2, 3. You're looking for those peaks. Yeah, we got some action here. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Hope you ate a lot. Look, bear flag. And then reversing. See that? Who is this guy and why are they moving like this? Doesn't matter. Just go read the chart. 2.5 minutes left. Right now we got this guy here. The other thing is candle closes, always being sure to let your candles close. Let your candles close.
Similar.
Yeah. Did you say lesson learned?
Yeah, it's okay.
Uh-oh. You had to learn a lesson? You learned a lesson, Jay?
That OTIC I had open last week took all the profit I needed out of it. Had a first position with profit intact. Traded a large position, whittled it down to a very small position. But I still have like 50 shares of that thing, and converted it to an OTC. So now I'm kind of looking at it on my TradeStation account. It will not allow me to liquidate the position. So I called the broker to ask them if they could close it. Well, it might take a couple days to finish this before you can roll it and then get out of it. So I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. So that position's kind of locked down at the moment, but I did profit from it while it had that quick spike last week. So I'm not complaining too much, but it's just one of those things where you got to pay attention to the news if you have something that's going to convert to an OTC market. Scalp a normal one of those little 10-cent stocks, you got to be aware of that. You're going to take your profit. Before the OTC conversion. Trying to say that 3 times fast with the ticker being OTIC and then saying OTC, it stops me for a second. But at any rate, that can happen to any one of these stocks. Just paying attention to the information that you have. Jane is staying on the ball, man.
You got an inverse head and shoulders in a 1 minute.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Right back to range. Bar.
Mm-hmm.
946.
See that bar right here? He said range. I was going to say this could have been a range bar. So we had one
I had
pullback, two pullback, three touches, and now this is a hell of a pullback, y'all.
the range. It's
And
gonna be our little V bottom.
let's go look at that. Sometimes you get V bottoms look differently on different time frames.
And I was looking at 378 being the next pivot to reach. Then I realized, oh crap, this is part of a range because there is a range bar from Friday's price action
Maybe not.
established on the channel. And then this morning, the pre-market price action set the rest of the line size for that channel, so it could be more than 50% retracement price. Look a little bit more detailed at it.
Ooh.
50% is a range in this case.
Range.
Did that range up and that
Look, it's at the 50%. Is that what you said from this morning?
well, it touched the pivot, 380 pivot, very nicely. Dipped a lot down a little bit below it, the wick, and it bounced right out that range.
Yeah. 381.37. I don't know if you can see my screen. Would have been the 50% retracement, which is right at VWAP right now.
380, it could finish that business in that range down to that 378 pivot, which is where the angular support is on our diamond pattern too. So there is potential to still reach that 378 target. But right now we've got little short-term trades. We can scalp the bull side and then run the breakover back down to support. So we just touched
VWAP on the 1 minute, right into it. See it?
and that 1 minute candle wicked right to
This right here.
that range bar.
Yeah. You see this range bar on the 1 minute?
Yeah,
So
that is the one.
that is the one. Yep.
Strategies, man. The strategies I've done. Just when I first got in here, I wondered what the heck the strategy was looking at this. Now I get it. Amazing.
If a pending order. It's not taking my order.
Why did that break out of the channel?
Ah, I see. Haha. Okay. Oh, my cat is going nuts on my phone. All right, let's see now. Good, good, good. So, what do we got here happening?
Channel break?
We broke that. Well, could be. Could be the reversal we were looking for earlier as a possibility. Or it could just be it's already made the 50% retracement, but that doesn't mean that it won't. Sometimes you get a 66% retracement, don't we?
Back to the 382.
And we just hit the 66 just now. So,
Just like that.
just like that.
Showing a V bottom on the what I was on the 15-second.
On the 15-second, yeah, that makes sense.
I sold the whole spread again, but at least this time I was at a profit.
hmm
Wipe your eyebrow.
All right, so we're coming strong. This is a strong breakout. A strong breakout from this candle here. That's a strong breakout to that range there. So we are now above VWAP. Look to see it retest this area right here that I have marked out. On our 5 minute. Oops, on our 15 minute. Let's go to our 5 minute. I was wondering. On our 5 minute chart, we've come back up to the midline of my opening 15-minute range that I like. We're above the 8, and our body right now on this candle, if it closes this way, would be with the 20 inside of it.
Okay, never mind. I didn't close that spread. I'm actually good. I'm actually locked in a no loss position.
Good. I like hearing that.
Tell the credit spread on the other side of it.
So the first time I had bought some calls and tried to average my way down, but it was a 383, and then I was selling credit spreads against it, but then I accidentally sold the whole spread. So I was trying to capture the $20 gain on the short side, and so then I just opened some new calls, 381, and then I was trying to sell a spread to get into the no loss position, but I thought I'd close the whole thing out. I'm actually considering just closing the whole position because it's saying I have a 510% return, which I don't think that's true, but I do have a $153 gain, so I'm thinking I'm going to walk away and be happy because that fixes a lot of mistakes made those couple of days.
Hide those sins, man.
Okay, now watch this right here. Anybody who studies bull flags know that sometimes this turns in. This is like a bar spinner bar. If that happens, this area right here will become a foundation for price to continue. Not quite like the way I like to see it, but it's still moving. I like to see that bar right after that inverted hammer to be a nice big one. Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of cool too, because finish that business back out to 380. This could be a range, just a range day, and it's basically
Going back up to that pivot.
yeah, Friday's Globex high and about where Friday closed. We're visiting that right now. So do we reject it there, or do we crash through it and run up to the next pivot up there at 385?
You got that 383.35. We got a pivot there too. I see that, and we got one up at 384 as well, which is by the way, pre-market or Globex VWAP.
Yeah, that's about where it was on pre-mark or on after Friday.
This guy's squeezing between the 8 VWAP and the 20 or the 200. So I don't know who he is, but he's squeezing. I don't know what they do, but that's a squeeze. You could look for them to reach that 464, 460 area.
With that, I'm going to call it day done for me. I got some work to do, and I'm glad that I fixed some mistakes there. That really was a little concerning there. When I did 2 times, I almost sold the spread when I didn't mean to.
That's fantastic.
I'm a big fan of legging in the spreads now. It's definitely greatly reduced risk, and it's also allowed you to wiggle out of bad positions, and it's also let you wiggle into even more max profit positions. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When price goes with you, when it's price but a debit spread, you can literally just open the inverse spread. So like if you're long a debit spread, price starts running with you. You can go sell a credit spread one straight away from it, or you can actually convert it to a butterfly as well. You can have the center being 2 short legs and have a long leg extended beyond that, to where you convert a winning debit spread into a butterfly. Here's the best part: if you're in a small account and it's a 0 day or it's not point where you could have day traded it, but you're out of day trades, converting it into either a butterfly with credit or selling a credit spread against it locks in your gains, typically about 50 to 60% of them, and then that all closes if it expires out of the money. It just everything expires out of the money. It doesn't count as day trade. Or if it all goes in the money, it still doesn't count as a day trade because then there's a bunch of assignments in it, exercising long positions. So it still doesn't count as a day trade. So you get away with that with small account and have a can't lose position without executing day trade.
I put that up there so you can see we're fighting the open. On SPY, the open's important. If you go study charts on SPY or the MES, you'll see that a lot of times it comes and retests the open before it continues back down. So this could be just a big pullback, one long pullback in a bear flag. or a bear trend, which started back in pre-market. Dang it, what the heck is that? Oh, let's get that out of there.
That's amazing information. Like, stocks tend to make a 50% retracement.
Yeah.
SPY tends to retest its open.
SPY tends usually fills the gap. You always look for those 50% retracements. This was your signal candle to go long. This was your signal candle, huh? Yeah. Well, I didn't want to interrupt, and I'm like, it's a new thing for me. I get to play with this text toy. I actually like it, and I put something together the other day using it. So here we go. If we close this guy closes, we really want to see him close up above here. These candles to the left, but he may not make it.
And it's a great tool for like when one of us is rambling on about something.
Well, we had over here. I didn't put these levels down again. I'm a little, honestly, I'm a little gun shy because of some of the stuff that has happened in the stock market world. So I don't want to do anything that would, look like I'm trying to manipulate something. So I'm not. Hopefully that's okay right now. In case y'all didn't hear all that stuff about all those furus, the pump and dumpers, leading people on and buying stock basically at a price and then a low price, and then telling everybody else, "Oh yeah, look at this price here and get in on it." They're selling while you're buying their shares. It's freaking horrible. I hate that crap. All right, but here's what I'm going on. Look, you can even look. I don't even have to draw it. You can see the bull pennant using the moving averages. You see it? Right here? Look at that. Mm-hmm. And it's the squeeze when you get those price squeezing in between, especially the VWAP and the 200 like that. It's like, oh yeah, we could pop up here. All right, so yep. So we've had a couple of little pullbacks here off of this surprise. One, this would be the second. So we're looking for something to happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the cool thing about the SPY and the MES is you can't be accused of manipulating it. There's no way they can accuse you of trying to pump and dump the SPY or the MES. Buy and hold. No. Can you sell and hold? Anyway, I just want to know. All right, let's see now, because we could come back down here, or we're just looking for support in this area right here. We're trying to find support on top of this candle right here, this little area. I'm not sure how strong that support is.
Just broke the range bar on it, so this is destined for the 382 pivot. 382 pivot doesn't hold here. It's break over. Finish its business down to 370.
So earlier talked about this going to that 460 pivot, and that's where it looks like it's heading. All right, look out now. We do have this morning star.
We're in the range bar.
We do have this little guy here whose range is 23 cents.
I printed a doji that went through support, but it's still in the range bar. Range bar, control bar. It's all relative.
It's all relative. Go for that. $62. See if it hits 382.62. If it holds that level and doesn't go below that, it will. If not, it'll go back down. I'll be right back, guys. A little coffee break. I'll leave my screen up.
I might go grab some coffee too, come to think of it. So, price action predictability comes down to really just paying attention to what's already happened. Usually the chart's going to tell you where your range is, where everything is expected to be. It doesn't always tell you exactly where to expect a reversal, it just tells you where to expect some either A to B retracement, or there's a way to see where the zone's going to be, where you can expect consolidation.
Where you can expect something to happen, you know something's gonna happen one way or the other. Wait for confirmation and go from there, right?
Exactly, and that 380 pivot was an example of that. Like I was expecting that push to continue on down to 378. It didn't. It found support at 380, so then I just looked back at my 15-minute chart and realized, hey, that's a range. So 380 to 378 is a range because that's where the control was on the opening for Friday. So you kind of look
at the bear flag broke.
Right. So this is where you get that retracement back to the 382 pivot. So that pennant failed right there as soon as we came back through that control bar on a 1-minute chart from 1022 there. It looked like it was going to finish that pennant, and then it broke down.
All righty.
382 is fine.
That's your favorite number.
Still have a full pennant pull out of this and give you a measured move. So like from 380 to 382 gives you a measured move of 384. That's pretty relative. It can still happen. But if that 382 fails, it'll go and retrace right back down to 110. Where's the next control? Fighting it.
Well, it's like I was saying, it's trying to find support here. This is previous resistance, and it's been support before. So it's trying to see if this is going to be support again.
Did you read the chat there?
Oh, no, I need to go back and look at it.
Oh, that's rude. TBM put a nice little message in there. Good stuff, man.
Actually, I did stop drinking crew. I got a better coffee pot.
There you go. The lights came on. That's it.
All right, now see that 5-minute chart on the MES right here. Watch this. Never mind. I'll save it.
OG party.
I'll save it for our folks in Discord. YouTube, we love you. Glad to be with you today. Hope y'all are enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to watch the comments. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just saying hi to YouTube.
Oh, someone was saying they couldn't hear somebody, but
Yeah, they can't hear it. They can't hear the second person speaking because of my system. Sorry, guys.
that's right.
All right.
Adjust your volume thing.
Yep. All right. There it is. Yep.
Still no.
Okay, everybody in YouTube world, we're going to call it. I know it hasn't been that long, but we're going to call it. And we want to invite you to join us here at Bullish Bears. We've got a great community. We've got a lot of good things. I'm going to go talk to our guys in Discord right now, and I'm going to teach them something that I'm not going to teach you on YouTube. Sorry, folks. Come join our group. We're not expensive. It'll be the best $47 you spent for a month. And if you really want to do it the right thing, just come join us for a whole year because it's a lot cheaper than going anywhere else. All right, we got the goods. Yep, subscribe, like, and hit that bell, and we will see you again next time. Bye, YouTube.